All right, gang. So I have a few minutes and I've been meaning to find time all day to record a short video for you, and I'm going to try to remember everything that I wanted to say, which I'm really tired, so that's going to be a little tricky. You're doing quite well with Greek. Greek art is a lot and it's important, and you guys are doing a good job with it so far. There are a few of you who haven't gotten onto the discussion board at all so far this module, and I'm a little bit concerned about that, so I've sent you a message to that effect, and I'd like to see you get involved immediately. Um, I've graded your module number 2 and I graded your papers, and I didn't hear anything from anyone about the paper grades, so either you're all happy little campers or you didn't get them or you haven't figured out how to get them. So if like one or two of you could like send me some kind of message saying, yeah, Dr. McKay, we got the papers, so I know I uploaded them right, I'd appreciate it. Remember, I'm a guinea pig in this online adventure just as some of you are. I know some of you have taken online classes, but most of you have not, and this is definitely my first time. Tonight I think I hit something and erased the whole discussion board and I freaked out, but I actually think it's okay. But anyway, it was a little nerve-wracking. Okay, so I got a little note here. I did want to actually say a little bit more about the discussion boards. Most of you that are on right now with the Greek discussion, you're getting in there and you're commenting on each other's information and suggestions, asking questions, and that is really, really good. And that's how you learn. You don't learn just by answering my question and logging off. You got to get in there and duke it out a little bit, figure things out. So I've been trying to prod you a little bit with questions, but I'm really, really happy those of you that are on the discussion boards right now, and most of you are on there. It's a good interaction, and I think it'll help you learn. Um, there were a couple questions that I felt like maybe a little video would explain better than my trying to put it into the discussion boards, and that has to do, I think somebody asked about the eyes of the Critias boy, the one where I said, what period is this? And you're all trying to figure it out. Um, it is early classical, so those of you that are saying that, that's very good. He actually gives us the name of the movement. He's the reason we call it an early classical, because it's not archaic anymore, because some of you noted it's contrapposto. There's just a little bit of a weight shift. Not a lot, not like the Doryphoros, but enough of it that people were like, whoa, this is not the archaic anymore. So one of the reasons for that, it's very difficult to talk about this when I'm in a survey class, but I think it's really interesting. In There's a new scholar who's written a book. I can't believe this hair here is like sticking up. It's better when I teach and I can't see myself. This is very distracting. Anyway, there's a new scholar who has talked about the idea of what the Greeks call thavma, which in Greek, thavma means like amazing or wonderful, or just something like that, like amazing and wonderful. And the scholar has said that the Greeks wanted to put thavma into their sculptures. And so what that sort of means is like not just lifelike, not just natural, but like a wow. So that when people walked by, they were sort of startled by the way that these statues looked. And so the Critias boy most likely had some kind of glass or stone in his eyes. There's another statue that I'm going to send you out to find. We'll see who's the first person that can find it and post it. There's a statue called the Charioteer, and he does have his eyes still. And so if you find that one and you post it, you'll all be able to see what the eyes look like. But I'm giving that to you as an activity. So we'll see who's the first one to find the Charioteer and post it. I could do it for you, but I want you to go search for it. It's from Delphi. Another tip, search tip. Anyway, that shows you sort of how like amazing these statues would have been. But even the Kouros figures, the way this author describes them is what they were made of, had like a sheen in the marble. And so when the light hit it, because all those statues would be outside, seeing them in a museum is like horrible, because you can't get the right lighting and you don't get the full sense of what it would have been like to find them. But if they were outside, which they were, they probably were markers for the deceased heroes, just like we had with that geometric crater that some of you were talking about, as being a marker for a brave warrior. The Kouros figures would have been too, and the way the sunlight would have dazzled on picking up the flecks of the marble would have been just so cool, and it would have been giving that thavma. But then every generation had to like thavma it up, like get another level of that. And so it was like upping the ante. We call it naturalism when we go from abstraction to naturalism in the Greek period, but it's also that thavma, that like wow factor, that amazingness that is going on there too. So I wanted to try to explain that to you a little bit more. So Rome's coming. I know most of you have done Greek first and really gotten into that, and then you know Rome is coming. Rome is complicated too. It's not complicated, but it's a lot. It's a big empire. It goes from 27 BCE to 350 CE, so it's a long time of the Romans. But they're really fascinating. By the way, I'm teaching an ancient Roman art in our class, and there's plenty of spaces left. So if you want to have a face-to-face class with me about the Romans and find out more about them, if you like them, go sign up before the freshmen do. The freshmen are signing up on June 24th, so they're going to take all the spots. So if you want to take that class, we also play a Reacting to the Past game. You can go look that up too. I just came back from the conference, played some great games, talked to great people. So we play a reacting game in the Rome class. So okay, so that's enough. I'm rambling. I hope this is helpful. Somebody please email me about your papers, that you got them, that you found them, that they're there. And I hope I didn't erase the discussion board. I don't think I did, but it freaked me out. So carry on, keep going. I'm enjoying it. I hope you are. Bye.